My favorite chamber singer song, I'd have to say, is Entreat Me Not to Leave You by Dan Forrest. And as a composer myself, Dan Forrest is in my top two, along with Eric Whitacre. And it's just like the two of them do a really fantastic job of, creating songs that immediately have an emotional connection to you. And this one especially because it deals with two Bible verses in the book of Ruth. And the whole story is Ruth and her sister-in-law and her mother-in-law all lived with their husbands in this foreign land, and all the men in the family died. And so suddenly it was just the three women left alone. And the eldest, the mother-in-law, says, well, I'm going back home. And she tells the girls, you stay behind, you stay in your own land, you can get married again, you can start over, I want a good life for you. And one turns away immediately. But the other, Ruth, says, entreat me not to leave you. Where you go, I will go. Where, you die, I will die. Where you are buried, I will be buried.
I think the reason this is my favorite song was because we really got to dive into the text and really figure out what it meant to each of us. We talked about how it is so hard to be dedicated to something that is bigger than yourself, but when you are and you're fully committed, what that looks like. And I guess it really hit home with a lot of us as we grow up that we want to be that dedicated to something in the future. And I know that it really spoke to me, and every time we got to sing it and perform it, you can't help but tear up a little bit and really think about what that meant to everybody personally, because we got to share that together.
Dr. Foster always talked about it, and it was always something in my mind, that it really spoke on a level of dedication, of a heart-to-heart bond that wasn't broken by something as empty as death, that there was something more that connected these two. And that connection, I think, was found in the fact that Ruth also said, your God will be my God. That, it wasn't just, we're family. It went a whole level beyond that. And I think that also meant a lot to us as a choir, because, over the development of this tour over this year, I think we really started to feel that, that emotional, spiritual, deep connection of a family, to the point where I think Entreat Me Not to Leave You is almost taking a tone with our seniors that we almost just want to go, don't leave us. So, it's just one of those songs that really connects to you. And if you don't find yourself either one, being emotionally drawn in, or two, crying, you must not have a heart.
Without chamber singers, I honestly, I don't know who I would be. The group has transformed who I am. My love for music, yes, but beyond that, that chamber singers is so much more than just a musical group. And I really, every second, I cherish the moments we have together. In room 116, as silly as that sounds, but being in that room, it holds a lot of memories that I can always look back on my college career, even when I'm 65, and know those were some of the best days of my life.